Hi, people. It's Sunday, April 9th, 2017. And today I'm a year and 9 months on testosterone. Yay. Okay, so I just wanted to do an update of tea changes. Not really a whole lot. I would say a lot of the major changes, happened in the first 6 months of being on tea. That's when everything was kind of falling into place. My voice really dropped at 3 months. My skin was breaking out within the first couple weeks of being on tea. I kind of had a slight mustache. I was getting hairier, all that stuff. It was like pretty drastic the first 6 months, and then everything kind of tapered off. But I would say the changes that I've noticed since maybe being like a year on tea, or just in general, is I noticed that my shoulders started to narrow out, and I actually have traps, which are the muscles like right here. Like if I have a shirt off, my muscles kind of go in and then up and then down, so I'm starting to get more of like that inverted shape that men have with like broad shoulders and then like a smaller waist. My fat redistribution, my fat is starting to go more towards my stomach, and then instead of on my hips are starting to narrow out. I don't have as big of love handles as I used to, because before my body used to go like this and then down, and instead of having these big saddlebags, like they've started to go in a little bit. My voice, basically, from what I can tell, has not changed in a very long time. I would say my voice stopped changing at like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like 6 months on tea, and then it just like stopped. Facial hair, I shaved, so you can't really see, but I definitely have prominent sideburns that I guess you can kind of see. I don't know. I can't really see, but I definitely have sideburns. I have a mustache that likes to come in, but I shave. I say the biggest change actually is having to shave almost every other day, because I don't want facial hair and I'm not interested in growing it out. I have to shave about every other day. Otherwise it starts to feel like sandpaper. But I have a mustache that used to be just kind of like a little thing, but it's starting to get a little thicker. And then the most prominent, and you can't see because I shaved, is I have chin hair, and then I have this random strip of hair like right here. I have like a mini neck beard. And then I'm actually starting to get hair like around here on my chest. Like you can't really see, but like right where my scars are, I'm starting to get hair right there. And so that means that it's probably going to expand to my chest, which I don't like at all. Not interested. And also my skin has calmed down. I used to have really bad forehead acne, and now I just have like regular, normal, like bad skin. But definitely my skin is worse than it was when I identified as female before I was on tea. Like I'm constantly getting zits every now and then, so that's unfortunate. But that's about it. Nothing really major I can say has changed, except for I guess like facial or chest hair starting to come further and further on my chest, and the fact that I can get pretty decent chin hair. I noticed like a month ago that I had literally one hair coming out like right here, like just one, just hanging out. So that's trying to come through, but I literally have no hair on my cheeks. This is as soft as a baby. Each way I push it, there's nothing there, but it's sandpaper on my sideburns and on my chin and my neck. So that's about it. Other than that, life updates. Lots of things have happened since I last made a tea update. I no longer am in acting school anymore. I'm booking professional acting gigs. This week was actually pretty special because I booked two things. I booked a short film for Wednesday in which they created a role for me in this film after seeing my reel and stuff. So that's like fucking crazy that they're like, we created a part for you after seeing your role and we think you'd be perfect for it. And I was like, well, if you created it for me, it must be perfect. So I'm really excited about that project. And then I just signed on to do an episode of a new web series that's going to be coming out about breaking the stigma of mental illness. And that episode's going to be shot in a couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. Waiting to hear back about a short film that I auditioned for yesterday. And hopefully, as time continues, I will have even more auditions and book more roles and stuff. So that's about it. Oh, also, I came out as gender fluid like 2 months ago, back in January. So I've been really playing with my gender and my gender expression and finding what's comfortable for me. As of right now, I still go by he, him pronouns. I'm kind of starting to think if those pronouns fit me anymore, but right now I don't intend on changing them anytime soon. So I'm kind of just going with the flow of things and seeing what feels comfortable. So that's about it. Not a whole lot has changed, like I said, since about 6 months on T. My face is still changing. I have a comparison of my face pre-T, 9 months on T, and then today of me wearing the same outfit and doing the same poses that you can see on my Instagram at Rylan Taylor. So I just uploaded that today. So my face is still changing. Definitely my jaw is starting. My face used to be very round, like a very predominant, like narrow chin, and now it's getting more of like a harder jaw. So that's happening too. So, all right, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.